How often do you hear people describing high-performance boats as flying machines? Well, here's one that actually is. In every sense of the phrase, this has to be a boat test with a difference. For starters, in fishing terms at least, there's no boat to report back on, so it's very much a conceptual exercise. This said, flying dinghies have already shown what they are potentially capable of. I know because I've sailed and flown in one. Imagine the potential of a boat that could actually take to the air. Cruising along at maybe 80 to 90 miles an hour turns every journey into a quick, absolutely straight line course. No more avoiding hazards or obstacles, navigating channels, or sailing miles out of your way to get around headlands. Or it could be that conditions are poor where you're forced to launch, yet perfect elsewhere, if only you could get there. On the downside, you do still need fairly settled water to take off from and come down on, so the weather could still have something to say about the launch site at least. This particular version was constructed with non-angling in mind, but that's not to say that a return by its designers to the drawing board could not come up with something better suited to fishing. For those out there that don't know me, I hate flying, so it took a lot of guts for me to climb on board to shoot the airborne footage shown here. But despite my reservations, it actually turned out to be one of the most exhilarating experiences I can remember. Quite probably, there will be a whole host of reasons why this particular idea will never literally take off in the UK. Design considerations aside, a microlight pilot's licence would also be required, along with regular statutory airworthiness and safety checks. There could well also be restricted flying zones. We had to get air traffic control clearance for this flight due to the close proximity of an airstrip. Then of course, having a boat of suitable size and layout brings in other design considerations, not the least of which would be weight and its distribution. But an interesting concept nevertheless, even if an angling version never actually gets off the ground, or in this particular case, gets off the water.